This comes from a Black man, and he owns a construction company. He talks about hiring Latino workers only for them to allegedly complain about his African American employees and actively try to get them fired.
And the source gets specific about the why, doesn't it? It points right at economic competition.
Yeah, it does?
These workers, according to the account, explicitly wanted to replace the Black workers with, well, their own people.
They even name names, apparently, Jose and Gonzalez.
Describing them as, and this is a direct quote from the source material, my brothers who know how to work very well.
And this wasn't just happening on, like, small side jobs either, right?
No. The source mentions significant sites. Quantico Marine Base in Virginia, for one.
Wow.
And also work as a contractor for General Electric. It's a big deals.
That is. Yeah, that's a powerful start. But here's where it gets particularly interesting or maybe disturbing.
Okay.
The owner in the source claims these same workers tried to get him, an African man, the owner, to turn on his own Black American employees.
No. How did they supposedly try that?
The source suggests they used a kind of immigrant camaraderie pitch, trying to, appeal to him on that basis, perhaps.
So a direct attempt to leverage that connection to basically push out the Black workers.
That's how the source presents it. And it leads the owner to make this really stark comparison.
Yeah, I remember reading that part. It's quite direct.
He says, white Americans will work with African Americans who want to work, but Latinos will not work with African Americans who want to work.
And then asserts that Latinos only work with Latino. That's his conclusion based on his experiences.
Right. Leading him to state, in his view, that Latinos are more discriminatory and racist towards African Americans.
And the source notes the video itself was controversial,
Yeah.
right? People trying to get it removed.
Yeah, apparently. But the speaker just maintained he was, quote, speaking the obvious truth.
So very firm in his perspective.
Very. And the source doesn't stop at construction, does it? It suggests this isn't an isolated thing.
No, it broadens out. Claims that Latinos pack house. That's the term used.
Pack house, meaning?
Meaning they allegedly fill positions with their own people and limit hiring from outside the group.
Okay.
And this is claimed to happen in other fields, too,
Yeah.
like medical, dental, even management roles.
So the source paints a picture of a much wider pattern of preference.
That's the implication, yeah. It's a systemic issue from that perspective.
So faced with this alleged situation, particularly in construction, what's the solution offered in the source? What does the owner suggest?
It's very action-focused. He suggests Black men, specifically in cities like Miami and New York, need to organize.
So organize how?
Form groups, register their own labor force companies, and go after contracts directly.
Like bypass the existing structures where they feel locked out?